Silent Blunder in the house. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are we going? Let me play some Ritarda Bulletta. Apparently I'm not playing anything. That is interesting. Hello, Baba. How are you going, man? Good to guys have you on. Ooh, 2860. Holy Moses. What is going on here? This looks genuinely frightening. Whoa. Hello. Late stream indeed, Mr. Tikari. How are you going, sir? G5. Thank you for the subski. How is life going, Mr. Tikari? I do not possess the answer to the question of why am I playing so slowly and badly, but we'll get around that shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, few isolated pawns here and there, but you know, nothing to concern yourselves about. I've also forgot that d4 was hanging. Let's castle into safety. Wink wink, check. This would be, under normal circumstances, a good time to resign, but hey, we are... Ooh, mate! Mate! That's a mate threat! I didn't even realize I have created a mate threat. Only legends create mate threats like that. Ooh, this is gonna be sweet. Oh, here? Let's try that, but rook moves away. Yeah, let's go here and then knight of c. I reckon we're winning this. Maybe queen d4. I don't know, man. Queen is coming off. That is coming off. That is coming off. That is coming off. I mean, I should be winning this. Will I? Definitely not. Why not? Because I don't have the time. No! No! Oh! 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 Ay, 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 ay. That was miserable. Oh, man. The heart is broken. How is the rapid going, Mr. Tikari, by the way? This kid, by the way, never ever accepts a rematch. I don't understand why people do this. It's so obnoxious. Likely Sunday. Okay, good. That sounds good. That sounds very good. I do have an agenda for tonight. We are going to look at some games. No game. Ay, 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 ay. Why are we not getting a game? Please? Ah, here we go. Grandmaster. Who is... Can someone check for me who Grandmaster Tokras is? I will do that. Cornet. Mathieu Cornet. Right. I do know who that dude is. Oh. I play this move out of a total fluke, but it's actually a blunder because now after Queen A3 we have got problems. Like serious problems. So I don't know how to address this. Knight H6 I think is a move there. Okay, this is bullet and I'm thinking not advisable. D6, now we're going to get a check in. All of this is completely planned. Like if you think that I blundered any of this, you don't understand anything about bullet chess, or me more importantly. Ah, I did not see that. That hurts. I did not see this move. Or that. Okay, we are going to pay him back in kind. Should have played G3 there. Better later than never. Let's go here. I actually don't exactly know what I'm doing. Maybe come in here. Is that a thing? Here. Maybe here. Okay, and that I like it when that happens. Oh, I should have taken and taken. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay, so let's go and go. This feels a bit weird, but let's do it. Okay, time to push. I had to play this so that G4 here is okay. And the Knight F5 is a threat because the Queen is loose. Let's do that. The Queen is loose. Senor, you didn't listen. GG. No, not yet. Check. Let's pick out this guy. And that's a Grandmaster Scalp in the pocket, ladies. That is a Grandmaster Scalp in the pocket. And he doesn't want no more. Why not? I like your analysis coming from Nelson. Hello, Mr. Peter Horn. How are you going? And Little Lone. What are the odds that two such similar usernames would talk at the same time? I'm glad that you like the Nelson videos. Yes, Cornet is a cool dude. Yes. Yes. And now Dr. Troll. Who is that? Saturaman Sandeep. Okay. Whoa, we just got some big time lovey-lovey there. Hey! Oh, that's Jazz! Jazz is gonna hate on us because... Oh, it's my turn. That always helps when you play bullet. If you take note of whose turn it is. Jazz is not gonna like the layout. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. Yeah, look, I offered, or I asked Nelson for a collab and he offered me that opportunity, so I thought, okay, let's do this and see how it turns out. And you saw how it turned out, I suppose. I should have played maybe rook e6 there. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm cooked. Shit. Shouldn't have allowed that either. G4 is gonna completely kill us. Don't tell me I didn't call it, at least. It gives me a false sense of moral superiority over myself, by the way, for the record. That I see the move that I'm losing to and I call it before it happens. By the way, this is a typical phenomenon of every chess player, that they feel a little bit less shite about themselves when they play like absolute idiots, like I just did, if they immediately call out what they're about to lose to, like as if that was, you know, any way or shape or form some kind of a success measure. Out of 10 games, how many games would Nelson win against me? That depends on a fair number of things. But if it's normal time control, then it should be none. It should be none. But if I say that, that sounds probably very, very self-serving and obnoxious and all of that, so yeah, I think it's a trap. That's what that is, right? That question is a trap. Like, there's no correct answer, because if I tell you what I think, I will sound a little bit full of myself. And it also sounds like I don't respect the guy, which is also wrong. How am I down to 6 seconds versus my opponent's half an hour? How exactly did I pull that one off? Like, the guy can't win even if he tries his hardest. By the way, I'm totally winning on the board, just FYI. Like, I just won the game. Yeah. Okay, unfortunately, I'm finding it very difficult to read chat and play Bullet at the same time. Something will have to give. You can always count on me for an honest answer. Oh fuck, I should have gone in. Aye, aye, aye. Could even take this and just knight c4. Oh, actually, this is... No, knight bishop d3 would have trapped me. Okay, now this is free. Yeah, the dude has his head screwed on. That is for sure. Like, he's playing really, really... I don't think that you can do that. Solid chess. Oh, fuck. And I'm losing again. Ay, 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 ay. Hans Niemann rated me more attractive than Levi Rosman. Let me tell you one thing. Hans Niemann has absolutely no freaking clue about the fact that I exist. Let alone rating me anything. This guy is very good. Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Oof, okay, this looks like some kind of bad news, except I needed to play knight here now, but I cannot. Oh, maybe take is on already? I think it might be. Oh, neat. Is it gonna take and then perpetuate me? That's not nice. Okay, so place your bets. How am I going to not win this game? Am I going to not win this game by flagging, or am I not going to win this game by botching? Take your pick, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's sexy. My current vote is... Okay, now I'm a bit of a pickle. Yeah, I am in a bit of a pickle. Personally, I'm not a pickle. Oh, that was terrible. Unless it was good. The frick am I doing? Okay, so I managed to lose it by being slow. This is the way for me to ultimately quit Bullet, by the way. And if you're asking why I'm playing this, it's because it is a way to build up audience. That is the only reason. Do we care about 90s? Let's... Okay, second time, ladies and gentlemen, you are invited to cast your vote. How is Coach going to botch this one? Oh, by this. Okay, that was talented. So the answer was that by an absolutely freaking ridiculous blunder is how he's going to botch this one. Although... maybe I should have gone not there. Oh no! We did it, baby. We did it. We did it because we do things. Oh, really? Okay. I thought that F3 is gonna hurt now, Brad. Hello, ladies. Hello, everybody. Please don't forget to very violently lean on the subscribe button if you are not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, because that's where all the good things are. Wait, what? Dude, this is not playable. You have a hanging queen. No? Hanging knight, hanging queen. Which one do we go with? With the mate? Okay. Okay, let's do that then. Ay, 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 ay. My blitz rating is too high and I'm reluctant to botch it. But okay, let's do some blitz. That's what the crowd wants. I am here to serve the crowds. Let's go into our speedrun account. Did I miss a mate there? No. What's the problem? There you go. You're getting blitz. What's the problem? Why is there a no? I don't want to upset you. Tell me what's wrong. Let's go. Cheers, lovely humans. Out of curiosity, how many humans do I have in the house who has seen my latest YouTube video on the Karokan game that I played? Oh, half of the board can't be seen. That is a correct statement. The fuck happened there? Oh, that's not good. Okay, I don't understand why this is happening. It's really, really weird. But I'm gonna address the problem for you, folks. While playing a bullet, fixing the board. That is some crazy... Oh, it's Blitz actually, so we are good. I don't know what my dude is hoping to accomplish there, but I will let him do it. Cutting, ending, rapid speedrun. What? Cutting, ending, rapid speedrun. My dude, I do teach all the way from kindy up to year 6, but even I can't make sense of that sentence structure. Is g5 an idea? He take, and then mate. Usually I don't like playing g5 because it makes the trade of this bishop very difficult. Somehow I'm vibing with this move. I can't explain why. Jobava as a main repertoire for 19 FIDE. Is that good? I am not a fan of the Jobava London at all. And it is a very well-known fact. But if you ask, is that bad? I would say no. If you ask me, is that good? I would also say no. If you ask me what the frick this is, that would be another no. I don't know. What is this move? That horse was hanging, folks, no? No one cares? I mean, I still have a threat here with e5 unless they do this. Which I somewhat overlooked, to be fair. Okay, let's go here. Let's invite this trade, opening the diagonal. Otherwise, we get the d5 square. I was about to say that I really shouldn't lose this pawn. But frankly, even if I try, I can't because I want to block the check here, right? Yeah, maybe e5 was a better way to go. Yeah, that's a decent call. That is a decent call for sure. So now we just want to pursue push as far as it goes. And as soon as the queen buckles off of the file, I'm going to play bishop c4 and massage this pawn a little bit. Now we just go. I don't see how this rook can hurt me. Like maybe he wants rook a2. Not even. So king e2, rook a2 is what I would do if I were them. Let's see if they can find it. If rook a2, I'm gonna go knight d5. Then check and then king f3. Yep, they did find it. All good. We reckoned with it. We saw it. And we are controlling it. That's the boring half of the video. Or the board, rather. Pikaus, ironically unwatchable on mobile. I don't know, man. I had to try something new. The YouTube views, despite actually the Nelson collab, the YouTube views have been absolute dog shit. Like, I don't have words for how bad the last few days of YouTube views have been. So, I am desperate. I am desperate. Don't forget 4 keys to sub. On any platform you can find me. Why anyone would play this dog pool is another very, very big question that I have no answers to. But each to their own. By the way, e6 might be better there, but I actually don't dislike this at all. I think it's totally fine. Especially if they don't go to e5. Okay, so now d5 is hanging. Do I have a6? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay. My dude is hellbent on keeping that pawn, right? Okay, I'm gonna go here. Not so much because I want to attack this, but because I want to go here and here. Here, here. It's gonna go g3. Oh! Okay. Well, let's then bring up the boss. Nelson collab. What about the Nelson collab? Puzzle rush for pattern recognition? No. I would much more suggest to you to do an actual puzzle book with curated puzzles. That, where the puzzles are actually assembled. Oh, fuck. This was bad, actually. Where the puzzles are assembled based on a certain logic, meaning likely there would be some kind of, you know, similar patterns displayed across the puzzles. That I would find a lot more likely to be to your benefit. I royally effed this game up. And I don't also know how I even plan to unfuck it. Yeah, like, Puzzle Rush is, yeah, is the worst or the least effective form of practicing anything tactic related, in my opinion. It's good fun. That's what that is. Okay, I don't know what to do, folks. We're dying here. I just allowed this to. Okay, smart. Should I castle? Yeah, I mean, if we go down, we might as go down. We might as well go down in flames, right? Like, oh, queen f4 check. Okay, that will be a. Oh, they missed it. Or they didn't even want it. I don't know why I castled here. That was ridiculously stupid. Ah, I messed this game up. I really big time messed this game up. Oh my god, that was a mouse slip. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take this. I really would like him to take this way because after CD, yeah. Good player. Good player. Now I really have nowhere to put my king. Ooh. Now that was interesting though. Ron, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna get a knight in my face here, that's for sure. Thank you. Maybe if you max around for too long, I would be able to play f3 and just keep these knights out of my face here. But now I need to be very careful of not blundering this. Oh yeah, so you were wondering about what the Nelson collab was. Nelson is Chess Vibes with 600,000 subscribers. Why not G5, you ask? The reason why I didn't go G5 because I thought they had 90... Oh. The reason why I didn't go to knight G5 is because I'm a freaking idiot. That's why. I hope that thoroughly explains what happened. I do see your message, and that type of message is the most irritating message type that you can ever send to a streamer. So let that be a lesson, that when you tune into a chess streamer for the first time in your life, you don't beg the streamer for a game first up, because there are people here who have been watching me for a decade who don't do that. And I don't really want to sound like I'm schooling you, even though I'm pretty sure it comes across like that. But for goodness sake, man. On top of everything, I'm grumpy because I'm losing. Yeah, we lost the mojo, unfortunately. First I lost a stupid game, then I mouse slipped with h3, then I forgot knight g5. Not pretty, not pretty. I think I would just go here. Don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. Actually, oh yeah, there. Wow. I mean, that's bold. It may be playable. So if I go queen here, then what does he do? Queen e8 and then take, and then both of these are hanging, right? But wait, queen g6, queen e8, I can just move the knight. Okay, this is weird. I don't understand this. How is this good for them? Maybe rook f3? But the knight f4, oh, maybe knight e5. Okay, I missed knight e5. Guilty is charged. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 95 was the better move there, not this, but probably doesn't matter. Because at least now I think I can pick off this. I'm still dead. But it's a more bearable dead. D4 is on. Not sure. Maybe. The roadmap, my friend, is on the channel. What roadmap would you like me to give you? Ah, as in where to start. You should watch the Amateur's Mind videos first. Like the whole series. In my humble opinion, that is a brilliant place to start. Is it check? No. Really? I could take that almost next move, no? Or right away. Let's cause some chaos. Yeah, maybe I didn't cause any chaos. Oh, fuck! No! I'm playing bad chess, but luckily Soli is my opponent. Oops, I didn't see that. Okay, then. I mean, I guess we are going to flag them. Maybe, hopefully. Note that I couldn't take the bishop because I was getting back rank mated. I feel absolutely dirty about that. Yeah, so Amateur's Mind is where you want to go, friend. Amateur's Mind. Okay, so what do you do here, buddy? I'm very curious. Like, how good is this to have this piece of poo on c3 now? I don't understand why people on this level play openings like this. So sad. Maybe a6 was better. Really? Okay. I dig the vibes. So take knight g5, a6, bishop e2. I don't understand what's cooking here. Maybe knight takes was better, but I didn't want to invite a scenario where I'm falling behind in development too much. But it certainly was a possibility. Whereas now I just feel like we're getting the two bishops and he's almost losing by force here, actually. Like, he can't even play f3. He has to play rook e1, maybe? Then bishop d4? Hello? Like, this is what you get when you play an absolute dog-ass opening with white on a regular basis. Silarsi, the Australian Chess Federation is useless as tits on a bull. It has been ever since I set foot on this beautiful continent/country, which is nearly 20 years ago. 20 years of utter I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, trust me, mate. If you have a newly formed federation and you want to do anything well, do not ask your fellow Aussie friends. Yeah, I have been working very... By the way, isn't this winning by force? No, take knight. Oh, yes, it is actually winning by force. Oh, knight f6 check. King e7? How do they stop the mate? Yeah, this is winning by force. I am working on a endgame technique course. It's coming along very slowly. Yeah, just f5, knight f6, king here, and they can't stop the mate without giving this up. So lastly, it's not going to be difficult to do better. What? Just queen takes? Hello? Wait, what? What rating range is this for? What do you mean? You see the ratings on the screen, right? I've lost a few games in this line and I want to fix this up. So I got queen e2 here, yeah. And then I think that my castles was bad because then after bishop g5 I can't get out of that pin properly. But if I don't castle too soon, then I should be good. Oh, what about... good question there. So I couldn't quite calibrate it in my head well enough yet, but I'm thinking 15, 16, thereabouts. So, it might turn out In fact, it's very likely that this was not well played by us. Surprise! Because I can't exert any more pressure on this. Yeah, I think I... Nah, I'm gonna castle this way. I'm not digging the vibes here. After e5, this bishop is raining down on us. We're definitely gonna tuck it away here. This might be my last blitz and then we are going to do a lecture, guys. What do you say to that? Sound good? Knight f6, e5, d, fe. And I can't take because this is hanging with the tempo. Okay, I got this. I don't know if it's a good idea. That does absolutely nothing. Can I go for g5 and then put a knight on e5? That would be lovely. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now I can take this or I can go here. But after, let me think about this for a second. Because take, 95, bishop 5, pawn e5 with the d5 pile up is very, very appealing. After this, it has to be a knight move. Oh. But that makes this very problematic. Do I have d5 at one point? Yeah, at this point we have d5. Because if e5 we can take this. If I could crack this open, man, woo, that would be a party and a half. I think it still works. e5, d4 wins, yeah? Yeah, because this is check. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he wants knight e4? But that loses a piece. Bro, what are you doing? Hello? Light is on, but nobody's at home. Oh, shit! He could have taken with the bishop. Oh, I wanted to get cute with inserting that capture. And I almost burnt myself. Now here is looking golden. Oh, I get it. This guy wants to flag me. That's what's cooking here. Okay, now I get it. Finally. We figured out what was going on here. Well, guess what? He is gonna flag me. So after check, well, that's nonsense. That is nonsense too. That was utterly ridiculous. I don't know why he did that. Oops. Fuck! I was meant to be playing rookie free check there. No, I can't stop on that one. Sorry. Phony Sally is a decent player. Forni Sally is definitely a decent player. Nisha, just give it a go and find out that you can't do wrong no matter where you go. I mean, look, you're asking me now to structure for you 1,000 videos. I don't think it's a reasonable request, with respect. So start watching, and if you think it's not for you, move on to the next. How is that? Yeah, that flag hurt me, I'm not gonna lie. That really did hurt me. I want to provoke a d3 out of him before I allow d4, which is what he wants. Oh, shit. Okay, f5 was ridiculously dumb. Yeah, I should stop playing. I'm not playing well at all. You should have played queen h5 instead of this. No, I think we're doing actually pretty well because I can just regain this without any problems. Unless queen a4 is on, which I casually just disregarded as a move. I mean, this is not the end of the world. Would have been optimal to not to be a moron. But unfortunately, that didn't appear to be a choice for today. So, okay, that bishop is gonna be an absolute beast. I think that was a mistake and they should have come in. I think. Because now I think I may be able to reshuffle my pieces in a meaningful fashion. So bishop d5 I can... Oh, okay. So he wants to kill me on the other side of the board. Respectable. It's a very, very respectable take. I think I will just come back. Yeah, I feel like we're getting absolutely gutted here. Okay, let's at least connect the pieces. If I don't lose this, that's gonna be a minor miracle. Bishop e3, ignoring that, hitting that. This guy is playing good chess, guys. My man is playing good chess. Something like queen a6 and then just win the endgame is their easiest course of action, really. Yep. I'm trying to stir the pot, but honestly, it's nothing. That looks a bit desperate. I mean, I'm not even threatening anything here. He g5, a7, g4, a check back, and I've got nothing. So at least I'm gonna send this behind here. And then maybe try to trade the dark squared bishop off. Once it goes to a7, I will play bishop d4, but then bishop c6 already wins. So I have to trade it now. And this is where the Hail Marys need to begin. Okay, so he walked out of e3, and now bishop a7 followed by bishop c6 is game winning. So after a7, I have to go knight d4 to deny this. And now he just takes, and then, yeah, I'm just dead. I'm not even threatening because of check. Oh, shit. Ah! Can't go there because of check. Too good. But to be fair, I lost this game ages ago. Okay, let's take revenge. I need to look up this line. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what I'm doing here. I'm not sure about that though. This seems to concede a lot of initiative to me. Lots of squares. Now I can go even into e5. Maybe even c6 is playable. Okay, let's just castle and bring the rook. Okay, so now he has got two absolute horrid pieces. But can we take advantage? I am not sure, honestly. Bishop e8 followed by knight d7 is a decent plan. Okay, 1 c5. Let's go here. Plan is queen b7 penetration. Yeah, I don't really consider that to be a good idea. You should have played for this earlier. Like, coming out with the bishop hero here, I think is neither here nor there. The knight is the problem, not the bishop. Just take this, and then we go in. Okay, so apparently it's not over yet. We could do as the next stage, put a knight on a5 to hit this. Looks like a plan. Let's go. He's gonna go e5. Yep, we go in. Ooh, I forgot the check. Wait, have I not been... Oh, never mind. Okay, f5. So that is some dream about here and then bring the queen out here-ish, but I don't see it. Oh, okay, I get it. So what they want to do is take, check, queen here, king here, and then queen here, hoping to mate me. Which is kind of cute. Let me think a second about this. King f1 is a possible move. Okay, so knight c6 check here. And queen here. Yeah, that's actually quite annoying. Is rook e7 a threat? Okay, I don't know if this is correct. Maybe king f1 was the better move. I'm going to lose this on time, and I'm getting upset about... Oh shit, I missed it. That was sitting with check. Okay, I'm an idiot. I feel like I played this game really, really well. And then somehow it just fell apart. Maybe it's king f1. But queen f6 is actually a move that I didn't see at all, which protects the pawn. And yeah, I want to see this. Oh no, this was a dog shit of a game actually. Oh, I had b5 here by the way, and I didn't do it, so that was talented. So I'm up plus 2.5 here. Almost 3 now. Must have missed something. Okay, that was suboptimal. I don't understand the point of the check. Oh, fuck. Wow. I mean, I understand why I didn't see this. Because the winning move is this. And if we want to be very, very honest with ourselves, that was not on my horizon. Funny how that works, eh? Take, take. And now this is the threat. And after bishop e7, g4, and black is paralyzed and can't move. I mean, this I would not have found almost certainly in a long time control game, let alone a Blitz one. This is a 2650 level puzzle, at least. As in like proper FIDE rating, not I'm talking about bullshit online ratings for puzzles. This is insanity, just g4 and paralysis. Nothing can move. It is actually absolutely gorgeous. And now look at this. Oh. I mean, if I had found this, Kramnik would have nuked Australia the following day. That was absolutely nuts. That was absolutely bananas. Who sees shite like that? Mr. Kramnik would have started the process, that's for sure. This is a really bad way to play the Blumenfeld. I have a course on the Blumenfeld. And there I show you how to play the Blumenfeld. Let me tell you, this is not it. Not sure what I would do after this. Maybe just here. You find it too open. I mean, I don't understand how that is a concept even. Like, yeah, I don't know what to say to that, man. I mean, I'm very glad that you have my course. the reason why things feel very open is not because of my calls, but because of e4 is the open and semi-open or defenses and openings, right? So in which case you probably need d4. So now we're just trying to play simple chess and overwhelm the opponent. Knight d6 check was already on. I also have e5 queen takes here, which is very cute. Tactical, it has many concrete lines. That is never, in no world can ever that be a negative. That should be a major attraction in any opening if it has got sharp, calculable lines. And the reason for that is because that is what chess is like when it's done properly. So basically what you're trying to do is to avoid an inevitability in your chess by basically delaying it and not wanting to engage with that thing in your opening, but later on. In my very humble professional opinion, that is what we call signing up for disaster. I don't know why I'm attracted to this. I could have taken this, but I feel like there is some faster win here. Oh, maybe knight a5 announces that. If knight a6, I wanted to go knight e5. But I may be getting too cute here for my own good. I low-key regret that I did this, but since he's taking forever on it, it's probably okay. Concrete lines is good news. That's what chess is like. Be happy and embrace it, my friend. That's my best piece of advice, irrespective whether it's my course or someone else's. You went where? That is an unreal moverino, my friends. An unreal moverino. F5. I don't think I can't take this. What is he cooking? Like, is he hoping that I will blunder a mate here or what? Very confusing. Well, let's see what this lovely gentleman is up to. What? Take, there is no mate? Wow. Okay. Holy shit! I just hung a piece. What am I doing, man? Take, check, king 8 is made here. We might get lucky because it's a double check. And after king e8, I have mate here. So let's call it a sack. Oh, that was butt ugly. That was butt ugly. Ay, ladies. That was solid start, terrible follow-up. Ay. Hey, Sledgehammers. Hello, CSPVD. Alright, ladies, we have got some games to look at today. We have got some games to look at today, and we're going to look at a stock standard Sicilian attack because Sicilian and attack, who doesn't like those two words together? I know that the cut is shit. There we go. Let's go. So we have got a Sicilian, which is very concrete, very forceful, meaning it's good chess. Once again, this is my message to my good friend, definitely not Benz, that embrace, not avoid, embrace. Alright, queen c7, bishop d3, knight c6, tuck tuck, all of this is theory, castles, d5, queen e2. The biggest main line here is rook e1, but queen e2 is also very commonly played. b3, bishop b2, very good, bishop d6, king h1, very good. Now bishop h2 here is quite risky, because we can just trap the bishop in. And after take, we can just trade queens and be at peace up. Now people will go like, ooh, but they have got 3 pawns for the piece. Yes, but it doesn't matter because the pawns are still at home. One of black pieces is complete garbage. And so this position is gonna be a very pleasant endgame for us. Right. And so they play d5. Now this is the first time in the game when we need a very strong move for white. In fact, there is only one good move here for white available. Let's try to find out what that one good move is. Where are my YouTube subs? They're not coming in today. F4, says Tikari and Sledgehammer. What if takes? Can either of you give me a line so that I can believe your bluff? Or see that you're not bluffing, rather? Make the board smaller. Yeah, I can, but why would I do that? There you go. I think I just did. So F4 EF, and you want ED. Shame on you. E5. Forking the pieces, my friend. Forking the pieces. Bishop takes. And now we still need to be very precise with our next move. Precision required. Right, well, I shrunk it, so tell me if it's better now. Rook A1 is the not so great move. That's what I thought, but maybe it still needs a bit of shrinking. Yeah, so the problem with rook here is that after 97, black can back up the piece with f6. And that we do not want. So instead, we once again... Knight takes d4 is illegal, Mr. Tapiosa. Knight takes d4 is very aggressively illegal. I totally know what you mean. I'm just being a royal tosser and I'm waiting for you to type in the correct coordinates. No, you didn't actually. So 95 is the correct move. Because after 95, bishop takes e5, we have a discovered check threaten. And after queen e7, Rook e1, our pieces are ridiculously active. And after castles, the show continues. All pieces developed. All pieces are pointing toward the king. Let's go. What is our move? Queen g4, pretty neat. That takes our position from +6 to +1.8. Let's try again. I'm going to give you a hint. Lasker. Everyone should instantly recognize this as the Lasker double bishop sack. Which, by the way, is available on my YouTube channel as one of the No Die classics. Aren't you lucky that you are watching the most informative educational YouTube channel, by the way, or stream? This is the video everyone needs to watch. So the idea is bishop check takes check and bishop takes, creating a mate threat and hitting the queen. But the idea is that you don't want to win the queen because you want to win more. And this is exactly echoing, by the way, the Lasker Bauer game, which is to be found on my YouTube channel for those who would like to grow and improve their chess skills. Right, go back. So f4 played, castles played, f5 played. I don't like this move, by the way. I think it's too slow, but he got away with it. What is the only way now to drum up some kind of an attack? G4, very good. Now it's do or die. Now it is do or die. I don't know why after D you want to play G5 instead of just retaking. I will pretend that I didn't see that. But G4 it is. Bishop B4, G5. And now something crazy is about to kick off. Welcome in Ayushman, by the way. Take. And what do we take? C3 or F6? GF, Bishop B2. Now we really need to prove that we have what it takes. Do we? Famous chessable author, fellow chessable author, Alex Cholovich is texting me. So we are going queen g4. The question is, where is the mate after g6? No, that's entirely wrong, Kabi. I don't know what exactly ChatGPT said, but back in the day when I got my IM title, I wasn't particularly old for it. Nowadays, I would count as old. Right, so queen h4, what does black do? Do a match with chess with Hakim. There are multiple problems with that proposition. The first one is that I very rarely do matches. 2, right now we are in the middle of a lecture. 3, I honestly don't know who chess with Hakim is. And that's not to, you know, suggest any kind of... why are you so sure about queen g5? Why is that better than this? Hello, Geir-Erik Nielsen. But the point is, guys, is that I don't like the way how we talk about this because you're telling me half moves. I would like to hear at least like a move of, or rather a line of 4 or 5 moves. Like queen here and then what? We're going to demand resignation, or we expect a move, or what's going to happen? Yeah, right. So queen h4, queen d6. Exactly. Black is not there to lose the game. Black is there to win the game too. So we should assume that that's what they are going to do. Fight. That's what we would do. Okay, so we are back to recommending half moves again. Except for Tapiosa King on Twitch, who said, let's go queen h4, queen d6, rook f3, queen h8, rook h3. Pegasus! Oh, what a name! What a name! In the days of Pegasus chess, what a name! So you are suggesting this move. Oh, Benguela! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, okay, let me help you out. I'll take this. What do? You don't see how to stop the mate? I will show you. Rook h3. Here. You take me, I take you. You cry. I win. That's how I stop it. So let's start again. White to move. White to move. Let's conduct the attack with utmost efficiency. Hello, Mihailovic. What's your opinion on chess? Is the next question, what is the purpose of life? My opinion on chess is that it's a gloriously fun game. Contrary to the usual routine, today it is YouTube who is dropping the ball big time by constantly recommending half moves instead of offering full comprehensive lines. Let's see if anyone on Twitch can figure out a forced win here based on white and black moves. DE is illegal, ED is legal, but it perfectly looks counterintuitive to open this up against your king. And after FG I take back, so that's not a good way to continue, that's a way to start, but Mr. Tapiosa, what makes you say that after rook f3 black should play queen f8? That move does absolutely nothing, right? You're opening the wrong bishop. So take is fine. After rook f3, white's threat is rook h3. How is queen f8 helping you to stop rook h3? This is a textbook case when we are not really trying with black. We are just acting like we are, but in fact there is no logic in our play. If after fg hg with white you play rook f3, with black your job is to see how black can prevent this from happening. I see. Where is he from, Mr. Chess with Hakim? Apparently everyone on this planet has got 100,000 plus YouTube channel except me. That's quite amazing how I am the only one who is struggling to get like more than 2 views per videos. Does anyone understand why that is? On that note, shout out to Nisha Pandey for subscribing to my channel. Jamaican, right, cool. Okay, so let me deal with this, guys, because you guys are obsessing on this capture. It is absolutely horrendous. I play e4 and we're dead. Don't do it, please. Please do not do that. Likewise, I could even do c5 and then queen takes and we're dead again. So please, for the love of God, do not take this. You're not in the algorithm yet. Dude, my channel is older than most people's who has already made it to 1, 2, 3, 400k YouTube. Well, people capture on d5 who want to take on g6, but that is definitely not the way to do this. But no one has refuted rook f3 yet, which is very confusing why we are not discussing rook f3 since no one... Ah, Tapioca King refuted it. Right, so rook f3 is met by bishop c8. What should be our next move now? Not that I'm meant to play that move by move, but I will pretend to be nice once. Yes, thank you, Tikari. Rook f5 is super sexy, but I'm not quite sure I understand what it does. Rook g1, my friends. Bring all the boys to the party. Now we have a threat. Very good. Very good. Very good. And this is where black went wrong. They should have played rook a7 to indirectly bring the rook in case of rook takes. Instead, they went queen f8. This was really bad. Oh, I see what you mean, Peter. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that for some reason which I'm yet to discover, Diago doesn't seem to like me. So, how do we go now? As in, how do we proceed? Laboobs, welcome in. Rook g3, how does black defend? You tell me, what's your threat? What is the threat? I don't see the threat, so I'll go here and you tell me what you do. Impress me, young man. Rook g6, he says. I take. You take, I'm guessing. I go here. You take, I take, you take, I take. Are you winning? Yes. Is there a better way to do it? Also yes. Yes! Wow, wow, Forka. You are my hero, as is Tikari. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. This is it. Rook g5. Even Levy celebrates. Pegasus, I think you should change your name. I honestly do. They gave up because, mate. They gave up because mate. Okay, next game. This one is going to be a really, really cool game from two legends. Boris Gelfin against the good old Miro, aka Miroshnichenko. Let's go. Let's go. Pak, 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 pak. Semislav. Yeah, Miroshnichenko is a hero. Opening is all G, logical stuff. E5, stock standard, take, knight G4. Bishop E2 takes. Okay. This is where Gelfin made a decision that I was super duper impressed by. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, Nisha, I did notice that the trends are to just fart out meaningless beginner videos, but for one thing, I feel like the internet is already flooding with them. And for another, although clearly they are in the greatest demand, I don't particularly enjoy making those. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't recommend Queen D4. Yeah, that's where my head is legal back trader exactly. That I'm not going to recommend you to play the Jobava London and pretend that this is the greatest shit that has ever been invented. That has been invented ever since sliced bread. Not to mention the England. Yeah, F4 is a very, very committal but very good decision. It's actually insane how this position is gonna spiral out of hand here. Watch this. Tack, tack. Check. King back. Knight F6, Knight B6 almost wins by force. In fact, no, almost. Rook here. Can we find a winning continuation here? White to move and win by force. Easy system. Yeah, I have got a very bad habit on my YouTube channel, which is that I don't like to lie or bend the truth. I don't think it works in my favor. F5 is an interesting idea. I dig that a lot. But the G4 is also winning, but cleaner is if you take the bishop, because then they can't even take G4, so G5 is coming next, and it's GG. So that's why King G8 was played. What do we do now? Oh, holistic politics. I'm very glad you found me, sir. What to do now? It's actually a sequence, so don't type in a one move. I need at least two moves if you want to get the credit and my approval. Bishop g4. Not a fan, and it might even fall for some tacticos because there are too many loose minors on the board. No, it is not f5. Definitely not f5. Kabiraj, actually, that's not necessarily true. In almost, like, this is not my usual streaming time, by the way, but normally when I stream, one part of America is always awake, and normally when I stream, India is entirely awake. So, yes, it's a bit of a disadvantage. No, it shouldn't impact me the way it does. Maybe I just suck. E4 is the correct move, but I haven't read the correct follow-up to it yet. After E4, as far as I can tell, black can play exactly one move. When you say black has so many moves to play, like, can you name one other than takes? What other moves are we talking about here, Ayushman? Humor me, because I don't see one. Hello, Fesh Campo. Like, where are those myriads of black moves? I don't get it. But what do we do after takes, is the question. Both of those are hanging for free, buddy. B5 is not a move, it's just free pawn, yeah? It's not bishop c4, but bishop c4 is not a bad move. Yeah, rook e8 is playable, but then after knight c3, things are still looking very, very, very dire. With which I gave away the idea, which is that after d, we still play knight c3. Because we want to come back and in. Whoa! Kabiraj coming in with the free buckies. I'm sorry, man, I don't have the announcements available on this layout when I'm doing the... Oh. Apparently I do. I don't know why I didn't play it. But thank you, man. I appreciate the dono. You are a legend. Thanks. So this is how it went. Miro played the a5. And boy, did he die very quick. Takes? Takes. What do we do now? Aishman, I don't want to hurt your feelings, buddy, but h5, I'm pretty sure you know it too, is not an acceptable chess move. It is a possible move, but it's not an acceptable one in terms of quality. And again, I would like to emphasize that I am firmly convinced that you know that. So what is our move? Knight g4. I don't know. I would not go there. Knight g5. That's legal, but I don't know what that does. I would not touch the best standing piece on the board. I would touch one that doesn't stand currently well. That's when you know that. That's how you know that you're playing good chess. And you look at your pieces and you go like rock star, not touching those. Decent, total poo, currently unemployed. So it's either total poo or currently unemployed. Bishop g4 is hope chess. Hoping that we can take and come in, but after f5 we cry ourselves to sleep. And thus, it's obviously bishop c4. I already shrunk it a little bit. Even more shrinkage is needed, apparently. Okay, there you go. That was the Dono sound. Oh no, that wasn't. Oh, 4y. Hey, wait the frick up. Where are you, bro? I don't see you on either chat. B6 is a decent play here. B6 is, in fact, was played, I believe. Yes, B6 was played. And this is where the genius of yeah, exactly, Master Pace. Exactly. This is where Gelfin just shines like a genius, because he goes like, okay, B6, what's the threat? Knight C5 is not a threat because then I go in. BC, yeah, it does win the pawn, but it doesn't resolve any problems for black. And this is a typical case where a lot of white players would start getting worried about, oh, they will take me here. It's like, who gives a toss? Since when did I need this pawn? Now we are very, very clearly kingside driven in our strategy. So losing the c5 pawn is perfectly irrelevant. What matters now is mobilization of troops as fast as possible. Oh, you watch Pegasus, the dude who has got a new chess.com account every week. Okay. Well, I guess you do you. Yeah, of course you don't know, because he spends half of his time deleting all YouTube comments that ask him about, hey, what happened with the last account and the one before and the one before. Oh god. And he's so popular that he's on my bloody feed. Like, I actually had to tell YouTube to stop recommending me this guy. Not that I watch chess, by the way. But like, hello. Knight f6 is really bad here because you just trade the knight. You are one of the many victims, yes. That is correct. Like, I made fun of him. Well, no, I didn't make fun of him. I called him out on one of his BS videos that had a giant thumbnail of "Do not attack." Like, one of the dumbest piece of advice you can ever give to any chess player, especially lower-rated players. That's when I lost my shite, and I made a video about, yeah, actually, do attack, please. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Shout out to the YouTube algo who is pushing that genius like there was no tomorrow. Can't decide whether we need to put a rook on the d-file or not. Okay, so here is the answer to that proposition. Is this rook very well placed on the f-file? Yes, it's likely going to support f5. Is this rook doing bugger all? No. Does it have a job on the d-file? Yes. We are threatening to win the game with rook takes d7. Bzz. That's it. Game over. Was it easy? It's not about the fact that he had an account closed. What I find about that particularly obnoxious is that he tries to sell himself as an expert occasion after occasion after occasion, which he has never been, not even in the beginning. So it's like, whatever. Anyway, let's just move on. So now this is brutal. Black played rook d8. And there is a fantastic finish here. Beautiful stuff. Can we find it? Also, yes. By the way, guys, tomorrow at about 11 a.m. Australian time, so 13 hours more than now, we are going to run an arena. So if you want to join, please come along. Holistics, can you calculate the full line? Knight e6 is playable. I would even go as far as winning, but then I can swing back. So, yeah. It would basically recreate the status quo, so we need something better. Uh, comfort toilet paper. I think your move is winning, but on the last move you had a cleaner win. Same goes for the Teli Kicherla. Yes, Professor Ayushman coming in strong. So checks, checks, and then comes the jaw threat, winning the queen. Take that, babeski. By the way, why, if 13-13, did you have a game that you wanted me to analyze? Because it seems that that was a dono coming in earlier. Yeah, it is beautiful. Brutal. That's how you recognize good chess, when it looks like it's brutal. That's when you know that you have seen something that was worth seeing. Chess is not cuddles and tenderness and gentle actions. No, we just win the queen, but that's good enough. After this, you can't take all three of them in one go. What if king e8? Good question. In that case, the mate is going to be faster. Check, check, and all the boys in Morphy style are attending the party. Good question, even better answer. Bishop e6, rook e6, queen e7, take, take, check, and mate. GG. You're not sure why you're failing to see simple tactics. Well, maybe I could help you with answering the question, but I need to see games for that. But if you just wanted to chuck in the dono, I'll take it, man. But if you want to throw in a game, that's also very, very cool by me. Yes, this is very, very nice. Alright, let me see if I have got something equally cool for you folks. This is a bit hard, so I think I will skip this one. Okay, this is a goodie. This is a goodie. We'll finish today's stream on this. Sutovsky against Azmai Parashvili. Let's go. Okay, move recommendations please from here on out for white. Let's go. Queen d2, that would make bishop takes, pawn knight takes d4. Does h3 drop a pawn? You tell me. You tell me. But I like that line of inquiry. That is the good chess thinking right there. When you are in a pin like this, it should be your first go-to, which is something that I also recently discussed on my YouTube channel, which folks don't watch, because long live Pegasus. h3. Take, and now d4 is immune due to capture. Not only that, but the way to stop the mate, which is most likely something to f6, will have to interfere with the bishop's view to d4. Is knight e2 too passive? Yes. Knight e2 is a textbook case of which way is it going? Backwards. We don't go backwards. That's Pegasus chess. This is the correct way to play chess. Aggressive, vicious, violent. Now we have a threat, and after knight f6, you castle. Not king side, queen side. Because that defends the pawn and threatens e5. And all of a sudden, white is calling all the shots. They actually played bishop f6, which was the lesser of the evils. What would you do here for white? Queenside castles hangs the bishop. Let's pretend that that wasn't spoken. E5 hangs a pawn. Let's pretend that wasn't spoken. Finally, Mr. Ward comes to save the day. So, I don't know how to say this respectfully, but there were an awful lot of really bad recommendations in the chat. So, let's start with the mildly bad ones. You don't want to take because it develops your opponent's pieces. And in fact, black bishop on f6 and knight at home looks tragedy, right? So that already tells you that you need to get the F out of this tension because there's nothing good coming out of this. So bishop e3. Perfectly sensible square, covers d4. Note that it can't be taken twice because f7 is hanging. And now black can't develop. And you are about to complete development with castles. This looks like good chess. Now e5 is a blunder because I just take. And if you take back, I take. Yeah, so this is a no-brainer. Everything else is far inferior. E6 played, castles played. No questions, yeah? Beautiful chess. Bishop g7. Now, at this point, multiple ideas are possible. It's a bit of a matter of taste. King b1 makes sense to just tuck the king away. G4 makes sense. H4 makes sense. They played H4 in the game. H6 was played, which according to the people who analyzed the game wasn't the greatest. It does look a bit soft. For sure. Queen g3 was played. And now h5 was played. Now here white apparently already has this tactic of take, check. And I have to go to f8 because the bishop is hanging, and then pick off the third pawn, and then potentially rook lift attacking ideas may be quite strong. But Sutovsky didn't trust this. And so he played, oops, sorry, I skipped a few moves. He played bishop g5. And then he played knight e2. The knight is en route to where? Where is the knight going, and why is the knight going there? Wait, did you say d5, d5, d5? I'm getting lots of d5s. Wait, what? I would like to reflect on this. Oh, d5 here? Like, hello, knight e5. Yeah, let's not do that. This is a textbook case when we want to do something without looking into what the opponent can do to refute that, yeah? So this would be great if we then could take e6, or they had to take this. Neither is the case. And yes, the correct answer is that the reason why Sutovsky played knight e2, because he's en route to f4, and then sack, sack. Queen d7, knight f4. c6, rook e1. Every single time I'm telling it on stream, what makes really great players, Sutovsky 2660 at the time of playing great, is that they do the basics well. Look at this development. That is the easy part of chess. To just bring your army out and put pieces on good squares. This is the easy part. Reflect on how many cuckoo moves we have already reflected on in the chat that would have diverted us from just doing this. And this is chess 101. 0 calculations was needed to get to here, right? I think it's very, very, very worth reflecting on that. They make it look so easy, partly because it really isn't that hard to do this. The first thing that you need to do is to not to try to reinvent the wheel. Ayushman, I don't know, but you are talking about a 2677 FIDE rated player. Just for context. So it wasn't a game between two retirees from the neighborhood. How is queen g3 normal? Well, it was an f3 and then it went to g3. Nothing not normal about that. Alright, let's move on. d5. Bishop back. Know that there is... I'm not saying there's no point in taking. There is. But now to force anything open here is going to be a challenge. I like this move because it keeps the tension on and allows black to go wrong by taking this. Knight f6 played. f3 played. Again, opting to keep the tension. Good chess. And finally, black errors. Queenside castles was their best choice here. When white is definitely better, but it's still a game. They played DE, and this was really, really bad. Really bad. You don't release tension. This should get 2 question marks, by the way. Release tension, opening up the bishop, and give up the center. This is why coach has always keep the tension, always harsh, always. The rule is, and I've got about 200 YouTube videos where I talk about this, is that you don't release tension unless you benefit from the releasing of the tension. Yeah, I know, Jazz, that's the challenge, but that doesn't take the fact away that we clearly were better. By the way, this maneuver is very strong to continue. Okay, so take, played, knight g4. And now I need a very good move for white that is going to... No, benefit. I never said tactical, I said benefit. Any kind of benefit is benefit. Hash, you don't have my Chess Principles Reloaded Center course, do you? Because if you did, you would know this. Yeah, the CPR book is coming out soon. Yes, D5. This is a no-brainer. We have got a totally ready army to fight. They are not ready because the king is stuck in the middle. Blast it open. They took. We took. And now they played E5 to try to at least keep this one closed. What should we do now? Pratya, you're welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you get to see these videos in the YouTube video format as well. D6, of course. High T chess only. Or as Pegasus would say, do not attack. Maybe, here and there you can attack. Our good friend took on E7 first, which is same idea but not as accurate. And after Queen takes, he played D6. Just as good. Actually, no, a little bit worse, but still completely winning. Queen D8. And let's see what we can offer now. Jazz only if you want to support me. Yes, it has been updated a little bit, so the book is a little bit more detailed or more thorough, more precise. Call it whatever you want. I need to catch up on reading the YouTube chat. 96. Oh, Mr. Toilet Paper. That's a good way to go, Mr. Eric Nielsen. Yes, that is the way to go. Sample games is the best way to learn an opening, always. And optimally, what you want to do is to look at games where the side that you are looking to play the opening with is a knowledgeable GM, and they have a reasonably easy win against a lower rated player, because that's how you are going to see the ideas of the opening in their purest form. Takes, and this Ceccarino, friends, is actually a forced mate. Isn't chess beautiful? Just big database is number one. The Leeches database is brilliant. Like, we're not. Is that... It's harder to not find good games than to find games nowadays, guys, when there are like 5 incredible databases on the internet freely available, plus the big database with ChessBase. Admittedly, you have to pay for that, but still. So yeah, you really have to try hard not to find a chess database these days. Alright, ladies, I feel like playing. I want to play one more Blitz game and then I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, that queen slider in the end was absolutely lethal. Absolutely lethal, the queen slider in the end. Into a four's mate. Azmai Parashvili, 2670. Alright, 2660. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's do some Sveshnikov shenanigans, because why the heck not? That's about as much theory as I know. Yeah, this is annoying. But is it really? Like f5, bishop g2, bishop here? Yeah, why is it annoying again? I'm digging this already for black ladies. Okay, I'm loving life already here. This is why we play the Sveshnikov. Bishop d3. Now we have got e4. But that fixes pawns on white, which is something that doesn't necessarily excite me. Queen g5 is the obvious alternative. Oh, there's such a cool line here, guys. Queen g5, queen d2, I have knight h4. And if queen takes, then I can go check and take it back. Wouldn't that be epic if this happened? Well, Jazz, if you know that you are chicken to play, then you already know that the only solution to this problem is to drop the feathers, man up, get some sort of legal testosterone boost, e.g. Flex your muscles in front of the mirror, and play bloody c5. Check this out. I called it. What a chess move is that, ladies? They attacked my queen. I hang my knight. Where is my money? Where is my money? Okay, I guess we go in. Caro-Kann is the most chat opening. Oh, yes. In the land of sissies, that is an ultimate truth. Okay, so tell me why I'm not completely winning here. Hello? Like, I played gotty chess, ladies. Woohoo! That's why you play the Sveshnikov. How good was that? That should have been, by the way, for me, the time to call that a day. By the way, did the YouTube chat die or they just don't recognize my genius? Another Sveshnikov. Bring it. Okay. The Alapin is a lot less drawish than you would think. Not your first rodeo, that is correct. Yes, that was that was clean. Castles would just go bishop b7. So the idea of this variation is that the two bishops, although currently both obstructed by pawns, but usually at least one of them, on lucky cases or optimal cases, both of them start firing like itches. Yeah, A, B, and now... What? Hold up. This is weird. Generally speaking, we like the pawn mass in the center. But now after FE, there is BA. Take, 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 take. I don't necessarily like that a lot. I want to preserve this bishop. I don't know how to do that though, because take, take, bishop c6, bishop b5. I'm even contemplating the idea of take, take, and take back with the rook. I'm not kidding. Oh, I am kidding actually, because after bishop takes, queen a4 check, I'm losing. Damn it, I don't know how to play this. Maybe just take this and the bishop takes king f8. Okay, let's try that. That is the craziest one. Maybe knight b5 is playable because of takes bishop c4. d5 though? Bishop d5, rook d8. Yeah, I was mildly concerned about this. Let's just get the hell out of the way and then we will do tough stuff after. So if they take, we go d5. I'm basically acting like pawns don't count because they don't. This game looks fun. What is it called? Chess. e4 is also playable, by the way. Rook here and then d5. Let's go here. But maybe d5 was the more precise way, but I wanted to open this up. Whoa! Was it a raid or a sub? Oh, pancakes are good coming in with the subski. Good man, good man. Okay, now it's time that I take a pawn. Come back here. Now this is on. Thank you so much, and thanks for the follow too. Hey, how are you going, pancakes? I'm just about to call it a day. The reason why I put it on e5 is because we occasionally want to slide out here and then provoke shite. And that is a good move and a good measure against that. Having said that, now I feel like I can take this without too many problems. Rook h... No, not rook h3, bishop b1. Okay, then I'm gonna attack the knight so that this rook can't slide easily over there. Maybe just here. And here. Note how I just defended the mate. Let's go here. I just missed this, didn't I? No, I didn't. Good. Okay, let's take this. Let's go d4. Let's go d3. Ooh, e3 is gonna be... Shit. I mean, come on. I am an idiot. I didn't realize the time. I so beautifully outplayed this guy. OMG. I look at this as a win. I look at that as a win. That was such a beautiful, fun, entertaining game. Wow. Yeah, if only people watched my amazing YouTube content, that would be nice. Okay, this is another line that I really want to get right. I learned this from Anish. So this is what you need to do here. You need to play knight h4. And I remember that you need to sack a pawn with e4, but what you need to do here is you need to take d5 first. I think it's in my course. And then we go e4. Or perhaps we take this first, then e4 takes and d5. It was more, actually it was more accurate to take like this, I think. And then after take, yeah, there is a pawn sack there. This just looks bad though, doesn't it? Like queen b6 looks like a very annoying move. Bishop g5 is a very annoying move. Rook e1 is a very annoying move. Wait, so rook e1, bishop e7. Take. Knight takes, knight takes, knight takes. He has to take with the pawn. Bishop takes is bad here. Yeah, good player. Good player there. But still, I feel like we're winning here, right? Because these two are hanging and neither is defensible. Let's take this guy. This was Anish Giri quality chess, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm keep on saying Anish because the model game that I saw in this line is an Anish game. So what should we do? I don't want to take this because of rook b8. Although then take... Yeah, no. Never mind. And take is an awkward pin. So I want to develop someone. Let's bring this guy maybe here. I don't really want to play h-pawn moves here because... Yeah, I have no interest in doing anything over there. So let's occupy both files. But I feel like this was timid chess by me. Come back home maybe? Yeah, I'm not happy with what I did here. This move looks bad though because it allows me to penetrate here. Yeah, that was very bad actually, I think. I would like to believe that I'm correct in evaluating that to be very bad. Right, so I have got the C file, at least for the time being. And the E file I can handle the penetrations along, right? So what we want to do now is to attack this. Easier said than done. Bishop d5, rook d8, bishop back, rook takes, rook c7 is a... Ooh. Is a very good way to do that. Note that I would absolutely love to trade this pawn away for any other black pawn. Because I can't squeeze this through. Like, I can go here, and then it's going to absolutely ridicule my own bishop, and it can be blockaded. So trading this for that would be $1 million trade for me. Even that there too. Now he's going to go back home. And I'm going to lose this game, by the way, so don't hold your hopes on time. But what can I do? You can't win them all. Would love to break with h5. Which I think I can do. We're losing that. Oh, okay. Check maybe? Oh, fuck, that was hanging. Yeah. I didn't see that. I'm playing too fast because I'm short on time. He could have defended that there, by the way. I don't know why he's playing fast. That's a bit weird. Actually, let's go for a draw. For the record, I would like to state that my opponent is a royal bozo for rejecting my draw offer. These are the humans that I call subhumans. I don't know when I pre-move the queen. I hope it's gonna get through. No, it doesn't. Yep. That is when we block a player. You don't deserve to be an opponent of mine. I will refrain from any words that I would regret afterwards. Just so you're even converting winning games class and crashed an 11 by 9. I don't understand what you're saying there. Sorry, Nishat. Can we try that one again? I just genuinely have no idea what you're even trying to say there. And I would like to know what you're trying to say there. It's not that it wasn't gentlemanly. That was just beyond bozo. Oh, I missed this shit. Oh, she played a 97 accuracy game. Shout out to her. Awesome. Well done. Keep up the good work. That's what you want. Best Ramen is a cool username, by the way. I agree. 3-0 is an absolutely degenerate time control. Fuck, did I just lose a knight? Yes, famous effing legend style. Yes, that's what we needed. Thank God that this queen is buried away here so that I don't need to worry about these things. Or I hope I don't. Yeah, so queen d5 looks solid, yeah, because it cuts out this queen move in, and now these guys are all feeling ticklish. Oh. Okay, I thought for a second that I blundered again to like rook c1 when the rook is hanging, so I can't take the rook. But after the trade on c1, this is hanging. Although I walked into this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. One rook to c1. I don't know which one. Could be quite annoying. Maybe I need to play knight c4. And if the knight goes back, I take e3 with a mate threat on g2. You did what? That is definitely not on, my friend. Now I go in, no? Hello? And then here. And then take, and then check, and then... Brutal! This is now... Brutal! I see. So you saw my video about how to win the one game, and then you crashed some humans with 97 accuracy. Well, I will kindly take the glory for that. Thank you very much. Sporgasm. That's awesome, man. I'm so glad to hear, and thank you for the kind words, sir. Please continue to support, and the best way to do that is to constantly comment on my YouTube videos and recommend it to all your friends and relatives, because apparently the algorithm hates my guts. Like, we're not even on neutral stance with the algo, it's outright hatred. Knight c3. Okay. Show me what you got, bud. Show me what you got. Because this bishop out here is awkward. Because now if you play knight f3, it's stuck. If you go back, then you spend a lot of time. There's no world where this is a good move. There's no way. Like, I'd have no idea what they were thinking about. Now e4 is very tempting. But I reckon I'm gonna develop knight f3. Bishop e6, then castles. I don't know, man. Should we go e4? No, because this is loose. Okay, never mind. Thank you, legendary human. Who are you? Wait, someone just subbed. No? Am I tripping? Oh, that was a YouTube sub. Okay, I'm either playing an engine here or someone incredibly cheeky. But this looks, yeah, not legit. No, it's a 4-year-old account, so it's unlikely that there is anything untoward here, but the way they play is just really, really, really weird. And by that I mean that they should be dead lost here. Really. So knight a5, b4, knight b3, rook b1. And they just survive. Wait, knight a5, b... Don't I have this? Queen b1. Bishop c2, queen here, bishop b3. That's a draw. Not that I won that, but... And knight c4 was my main plan, by the way, so let's go with that, rather. Unbelievable. Now I'm threatening finally with this, and if d3, then I think that rook c3 is gonna sting a bit. Should. But I'm gonna lose this probably on time, even of all things. As usual, time is of the essence in it. Ooh. Isn't there a lot of shit on right now? By which I was meaning to say respectfully that a lot of thing is hanging. Chief amongst them is this rock. Exchange sack is very cute. I feel like I need to cover this diagonal. I don't know if this is the correct move, but I want to maintain this here. As in the threat. And so I didn't want to put the bishop on b3. Maybe bishop c4? This is a semi-decent idea. I'm reluctant to allow knight f5 and then knight in. Yeah, we're going to lose this game on time, that's for sure. That was just retarded. Bishop d5 check. Does look problematic. Yeah, this guy played really, really bad chess. Terrible, terrible, terrible chess. But winning enough to beat me. Fuck. Oh man, do I hate this shit. That's awesome, Mr. Devesh. I wouldn't really celebrate if I were you any kind of bullet ratings, but yeah, no, I wanted to stay on a little bit because some people were kindly chucking in some subs and donos, and I wanted to quit on a win, and then I won a game, and then I started playing another, and of course I lost it, so yeah. I do know that I need to take this, and I don't think that I need to take the next one. I think it's here. Because if I take then knight b6, but if I don't take an immediate knight b6, then maybe there is c5. I guess we'll figure it out very soon. I don't know how good this is for us. Knight b5, queen d2, bishop d2, and then we're threatening this and this. Maybe bishop g5 is a move here too. Okay, let's just go here. Yeah, holistic. Like I said, I think the only way to boost the algo is if somehow my videos start getting increasingly larger number of views, which doesn't appear to be the case. So hang on, take, and 94 wins this, no? Fuck, this guy is always playing on the edge, but then I lose this, and then there's quite a bit of counterplay in that position. I don't like that. Let's go in. Or if I go here, then take 97, and all of a sudden this is on. Nah, that's fine. Bishop d3 seems only, but then we can pick off this cherry, right? Our position becomes a little bit passive. But we are up a pawn. Any good chess books you are reading at the moment, coach? You did what? Not really, actually, at the moment, no. I really want to play b4. Really? Isn't that like a... Oh, okay. Oh, checked. I just walked into the way of my pawn now. That was maybe a bit dumb. Okay, screw it. Let's go. I think I made a small mistake there. I can... Nah, just let's go here. I just need to cancel out knight c4. Knight d5, I can take this maybe? No, because of knight takes b4 then. Okay. Let's just go here then. Yep, I can protect that too. It was a bit awkward. Because of the pin, I couldn't go there. That's strange. Okay. Just to cancel this out. Now let's pull back. I really want this knight here, so... Oh, shit. Dagnam it, I just blundered that. Fuck. Clean! Clean win. That was yet another ultimate demonstration of why one should never ever play 3-0. Oh, it's 9:15. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I really appreciate you being with me here today. Turbocharge your tactics. I don't remember seeing that. Have I? I think I have once, but I forgot which one it was, so I don't want to smack talk it. Chimeric, welcome in. All right, let me see who we can raid. Is there anyone on? Oh, the Kingslayer is on. The Kingslayer is on. Alright, let's raid the Kingslayer then. Okay. So thank you very, very much, lovely humans, for tuning in. I'm going to raid you off to New Zealand, where people appreciate the company of sheeps as much as humans. Please do not tell that I told you that. Please don't tell that to Kingslayer. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.